Chase your dreams, love your life, never lose hope. Our flaws serve a purpose, our experience will benefit others. Don't ever be ashamed of your story, it has potential to change and touch lives. Come on. When I think about 4 months ago, I make myself cringe. I came from the bottom, not a binge, there's a difference. Was on a payment plan for death that carried interest. Spiritually was dead, broke, simply explicit. I listen to vicious, horrific symptoms in different tones. Constructed poems in and out my comfort zone. The end of the tunnel was dark and no, I'm not concerned. The only light available is from the bridges I burned. Always stressed from the malice and the death, but really what I'm trying to do is salvage what is left. Rubber band bundles, aspirations crumbled. From bricks granted amnesty, survivors in the jungle. So infectious, the malady is cruel. It's a horrendous epidemic, so the galleries are full. Looking back, guess it was a wrong choice. And you should know relationships are not my strong point. Ready to follow these infallible suggestions. And every time I fell, I was taught a valuable lesson. I read between the lines now as I'm watching the message. So every day above ground is a total blessing. Was a taker all my life, so now I'm trying to give back. I wanna be remembered, a good indelible impact. Victorious, I've triumphed on a lot. My abrasive vernacular got my shotgun cocked. Never again I'll compromise my principles. Not bitter, cold, nor cynical. Beginning to live in a life now invincible. Certifiably maniacal from all the lies I told, and I've been told I'm kinda like rhyming admirable. Sick as a virus cold, I'm valuable, the finest gold. I'm trying to hold it together, but I'm losing my control. I break down, cause life's hard. Under any and all circumstances, gotta trust in God. I see a friend of mine, I'm praying she don't trip today, and I can tell she's frightened. No key for them restricted chains. Drift and sway, another victim of this wicked maze. Distorted minds, positive vibes get ricocheted, and many goals washed away, slowly dissipates. So give yourself a chance, you mustn't disobey. So come with me, yes, I'm showing you a different way. And now we're holding hands together, watching the abyss decay. It's kinda crazy how we get the strength to change. And even when it's hot, we always gotta face the flame. I learned the hard way, I can't do this by myself. Swallow every inch of pride, I gotta ask for help. Smothering comprehension from that cocaine acknowledgement. Lacking college, my accomplishments are prominent. Ominous, bombarded, disregarded your astonishments. Cause honestly, I'll honor how I dominate and conquer this. Some days I'm paralyzed and fearing nothing's wrong. Some days I'm too courageous and my confidence is strong. Some days I wanna give up and just throw it all away. Some days I wanna cut my skin with the dullest blade. Some days I wanna isolate alone in pain. Some days I wanna play, but look, I barely know the game. Some days I wanna die, so resilient, scream and shout. Some days I live a life that I have only dreamed about. Removing rumors, producing less contusions. My scrupulous maneuvers have proven I've kept it moving. Sophisticated, intelligent, a man of coof. My life is deeper than these bars and this piano loop. They told me to get honest, look, so that's what I'm about to do. I push myself to the limit when I'm about to lose. Should I fold a play my hand, although I'm out of moves? I always doubt myself, but I'm never doubting you. Was barricaded, so my plans got interrupted. I give it all I got, so now I'm banished from reluctance. Did this, that, and everything, your standard repercussions. I've been through it all, I never panic from corruption. They view me with the scrutiny, I manage the assumptions. And those who don't support me will get randomly deducted. I'm fulfilled from this amorous production, but I do not have the answers to her cancerous seduction. Lack of sex, lonely nights, wishing for some rum and coke and ice and smoking white. Fuck it, yeah, be awfully nice. And lately I've been dealing with the loneliest nights, sitting still and feeling feelings while I overwrite. Cause lately I've been dealing with the loneliest nights. Trying to see another day alive has been my only fight. I did this alone, I'm doing that alone. I do it all alone, so when I fall alone. Giving it back what was so freely given to me. Driven timidly, exquisite, livid imagery. Vivid, rigid delivery, pivot, frigidly fidgeting, physically riveting. Transparency, abolish anonymity. I never gave a fuck, so why the fuck should I care now? But I care now, look, I care now. My reflection is demented as I stare down. I almost lost my life, better believe I'm fucking scared now. I'm giving the real, the side of me they never seen before. My demons and my angels play this game and it's an even score. Fear strikes me when I try to go and talk to her, stumbling over words like I'm an educated nerd. Talking slick, I'm just the opposite. I wanted like a foster kid. I wanted to say something in my head, I must have lost it quick. Oh well, I'm still chasing dopamine, so grow with me and see that I am only awkward socially. Hello to the defective fellowship in any chaos will get settled quick. Clever way to quit, my pencil never quits. So stubborn, troubled, the rebel type since the days of sandboxes, G.I. Joes and pedal bikes. And many mornings I'm alive, but yes, I'm dreading life. My body still got scars like I slept on a bed of spikes. Dropping tears of joy like a wedding night. And plus I'm staying motivated cause I wanna see what heaven's like. So what is heaven like? Our days longer, working less and playing harder. Never gray, somber and darker than sudden departures. Losses made me brave and stronger. Smoking weed and drinking champagne, Stush is my space partner. No emotions from these 6 overdoses. I didn't choose this music, man, I feel that I was chosen. And all this rap shit, look, it's done with no promotion. I ended up getting fans though from Pittsburgh to Nova Scotia. It's kinda crazy when I think about it. I mean, it's really crazy when I think about it. For real, it's fucking crazy when I think about it. I'm just a junkie with a needle, picked up the pen and let the ink about it. My passages created, keep them fascinated. My story's pure, uncut, and never masqueraded. Unhealthy boundaries, I tippy-toe across the border. But let's be honest, bottom line is I'm just happy for. And on my worst days, life is still gorgeous. I'm getting passed by and I'm feeling unimportant. Except from liberation, I just wanna feel remorseless. Ambivalence has risen, malignant, inflicted torture. Eradicated snob, killing high horses. Accelerate the gas and plow through and drive forward. Feeling freedom in these small portions. Cause I'm still feeling regret though from both of them. But anyways, maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe it was overwhelming, trepidation was heavy. Or maybe you made me panic every single waking morning. Or maybe I'm a pussy, that's it, end of story. I'm getting older but more determined than they. And the idea of having kids is getting further away. I think about it, you better believe I think about it. And all these negative thoughts in my head is getting crowded. Maturity is exalted, preparation has begun. And if it was to come, thinking about the day I'd have a son, I'd show him things that my father never taught to me. And tell him I will be there always, you can always talk to me. Dress him in the nicest clothes and send him off to school. I'd be the coolest dad, I'm bending all the rules. I'd tell him love your friends and you never do, I'm grimy. I'd buy him every single pair of Air Max 90s. And whether or not I'm with his mother, I would let him know and lead by example how you leave them drugs alone. I tell him constantly that he's special to me. Protection, I would bleed and weapon squeeze for his love affectionately. I tell them about the chances that I couldn't grasp. I tell him that his father did a lot more good than bad. I tell him never pay attention to the devil's laugh. But more importantly, I'd be the dad I never had. I stand back like wow, would my mother struggle so much if I gave her a grandchild? I think about that shit every fucking day. And any shame in my mind I try to tuck away. I've messed up plenty wrong and made mistakes. My fidelity's to tell the truth, I'm never saving face. We can further discuss my assets at a different day and date. I want everyone to feel me, but I pray you can't relate. Do you know what it's like when you suffer from depression and you're always acting out on these discomforting obsessions? Do you know what it's like when you're just trying to protect, but in my arms dying, almost took her last breath? Do you know what it's like when you just wanna break the mirror in fear of you're a parent, you're careless and well aware? Do you know what it's like seeing a loved one that's stressed, but I got nothing left, watching my mother drink herself to death? The lie's dead, the fallacies ignored. I'm not trying to be another casualty of war. Turbulent disasters, blinded by the love. Denial is such a motherfucking powerful drug. Truly empathetic, the opposite of heartless. A saved life, I was part of that process. My poetry recited is a description of purpose. Look, cause I'm a cracked frame, but my picture is perfect. My relationship with God is growing every day. I practice faith that I will live to see some better days. There's things I've done that have terrorized my stomach glands. There's things I write I don't expect you to understand. I chose to show how I'm surviving on this lonely road. But let's be honest though, survival is my only mode. For better or worse, my life has made a major turn. I rap and write about my life to whom it may concern. I rap and write about my life to whom it may concern. I rap and write about my